I built a CRM Health Scorecard that took me about 4 months to build this thing and go through it. And now you get the versions here in just a few minutes. And so at the end of this, I'm going to give you can get a master prompt to create your own custom CRM Health Scorecard, so it doesn't have to be Cage. Or if you want the one that I'm going to go through here on this in this video, just shoot me a DM. And then what I'm doing differently now that I think you're going to love is that now if you want this information, if you don't want to do the whole DM thing, go through all that, I have a link to the Skool community right here below. So then now you can get in there and it's free, y'all. So been in the game 24 years, just happened Memorial Day weekend, 24 years. So I'm giving back. Okay, so I don't know how long we're gonna let this community be free, but I'm gonna give game back to help this automotive industry move forward. So I'm excited for that. Hey, can we get some, where's my sound effects? That would have been a perfect one for a sound effects. I'm gonna have my son start doing sound effects up here with me, but where's the applause at? There used to be like applause. No? All right, well, we'll just hit the intro music to get going first. But hey, my name is Durran Cage. I'm a coach to help you with your CRM, your internet sales, your social media, all that for your dealership, specifically dealership groups. But if you're looking to just get some extra game, come along with me, especially if you're a leader, because this one should help you a lot, okay? So let's get into it. So what is the CRM Health Scorecard? The point of this is to take a look at your system and see, one, am I set up the right way? Two, do I need to make an update? Because some of us, we hadn't made an update to our CRM. I bet it's been a couple years. Some of us, it's been since 2013. That's a true story. Like literally, we got a story. Last time they updated their CRM was 2013. That's criminal from a CRM standpoint, in my opinion, right? That'd be like me not touching a client for 13 years. Right. So what we're going to do is talk about what maybe some updates should be. What about compliance? What about my team? So let's get into it. Let's have some fun. And then definitely comment below if there's some other areas that you want me to touch into in the near future. Okay. So what are the areas that we want to tap into in this, this health scorecard or what we want to review? And I'm going to switch the view so then that way I can kind of get out of the scene a little bit. And then I'm going to expand this some. All right. So let's do this. Looks a lot nicer in my opinion. Okay. So one of the first things that I have here, in terms of our health scorecard of our CRM is taking a look at our last 30 days. So if you can see number one, it says last 30 days, did you run a CRM dedup sweep across your database? So duplications, like duplicate leads are rough on dealerships. And I know my internet people feel me too. You have customers that already put in a request. Then they put in a duplicate request where they go online, they do a finance app, they do something. And when that happens, it creates either a new process. And then at the end of the day, when you look at over 3 or 4 or 5 years, next thing you know, you've got tons of duplicate leads. You got leads, you got Samantha Jones in 8 different salespeople's names on 5 different vehicles. Y'all know what I'm talking about? So that's one of the first things that we want to do is let's clean up some data and let's get this dedupe done. All right, so let's go ahead and check that out. We got a score coming at the end. Next, are the leads with no activity in the past 90 days automatically archived? What are we doing with them? Are they marked lost? Are they marked bad? Or are they just sitting there dead? And then what kind of process do you have them in? 3, is your average first response time under 10 minutes? If you're not tapping in, really it should be 5 minutes. If you're not getting in there, if you can't do it via human, you better either have an AI or you better have some kind of automation and personalize it as much as you can. But it's a non-negotiable. If you pull up your average response time right now, 24/7, and that's not happening, we got to get that thing fixed. It's the easiest way for this summer for us to make some extra income. All right, number 4, does the first touch on every new customer include a human touch, call, or live text? Sounds so simple, but do you know custom processes right now and a lot of CRMs still don't include telling the rep that they need to text, even though they shouldn't even need to be told to do those things? Let's skip down to the last 2 that we have on here. I'm not going to go through them all. Could you reconstruct the price journey of any deal in the last 30 days from your CRM data alone? That's massive, especially, and I won't just say looking at the price data. I would say looking at your write-ups. Like, can you see the write-up data? Like, what percentage of your customers came in? And then what was the average markdown on your customers? Do you know that there's data where you can look in your CRM desking-wise to see what the average percentage of, like, from the price to which you had to deduce reduce the price down to. So these are some great points. And some of our CRMs, some of the ones that maybe you have, maybe it doesn't have all this in there. So if it doesn't, then it's okay. I would update that in your own prompt so that it can be customized to your CRM. And the health scorecard is for VINs, it's for eLeads, it's for Drive, whichever one that you have. And so when you've done this score, it's going to give you a review, right? So you can see here on questions 1 and 2, it's going after the hygiene. All the way down to the last questions, we're going into the compliance, meaning the information that's coming through, even down to like our opt-ins, that's one of the questions there. But how compliant is our CRM? That's something that's really important. We don't really talk about that a lot, but is your CRM compliant? What does the pricing look like? What's your inventory look like? That tool is so incredible. And I know when I was on the retail side, made myself so much money, my team. And then on the partner, the vendor side, it's making the dealership so much money that use this CRM. Okay. So listen, if your score is good, right? If you're at the top tier, listen, let's coach you up on bringing more business in, so you're in a prime position where you just need to just add more customers to your funnel, to your pipeline, and keep that thing going. If your score when you do this is 0 to 29 and that pipeline is crisis mode, as we can see down here, then I would say, it might be time to go ahead and do something with that. So y'all, I want to say thank you so much. I'm going to bring it to a close. We're already at 6 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm working on it. I'm going to get better. I'm going to start. I had a vision last night. I'm going to start using a countdown. The software I use can do a countdown. So we're going to do, when I get on here, it's going to go 5 minutes down. So as soon as I hit record, countdowns. And that way I respect your time, and most importantly, I respect mine as well. Thank you all so much. Hey, stay locked in. Stay